When you find yourself unable to act, the cause usually isn't laziness, it's paralysis, triggered by a cloud of risks that haven't been clearly defined. We don't lack energy, we lack a map. Making a major life decision feels completely impossible when the variables are floating around as vague, ghost-like anxieties. Author Tim Ferriss argues that we spend all our time calculating the cost of action. We obsess over what might go wrong if we move, while ignoring the much more dangerous cost of inaction. This framework is rooted in Stoicism. Seneca advocated for visualizing the worst-case scenario to prove that the things we fear are usually repairable. You are going to build a fear-setting matrix right now. Take a piece of paper and draw 3 vertical columns across the page. Forcing these vague fears into a rigid, physical document strips them of their power. You are turning an emotional block into a solvable logic problem. Let's use a modern example, quitting a stable corporate role to become a full-time AI creator. This is step 1. In the first column, write the word define. Under this header, you will list the specific details of your worst-case scenario. For an AI creator, that might mean your channel gets 0 views, your savings are drained in 6 months, and you end up sleeping on a sibling's couch eating ramen. Now, rate the permanent, irreversible damage of that nightmare on a scale of 1 to 10. For most of us, even our worst nightmare only scores a 3 or a 4. It's a temporary setback, not a life-ending event. Realizing that the maximum damage is repairable shatters the illusion of catastrophic risk. Stop the video, go to the comments right now and type out the single biggest fear that is currently stopping you from moving forward. Now that you've externalized that fear, we move to step 2. Label your middle column Prevent. This is where you list the actions you can take today to stop that nightmare from happening. To prevent the couch surfing scenario, you could build a 6-month cash runway, secure 3 freelance clients before resigning, or master the necessary AI tools during your weekends. Defining these prevention mechanisms shifts your brain from a state of passive panic into a state of active defense. Label your final column Repair. If your preventative measures fail and the worst happens anyway, how do you fix the damage? If the channel fails, you can update your resume with your new AI skills, secure another corporate job, or take a temporary gig to cover rent while you pivot. The damage is almost always reversible. You have the ability to get back to exactly where you are standing right now. But now we have to evaluate the one thing most people skip: the cost of inaction. Look away from your paper and visualize where you will be in 1 year, 5 years, and 10 years if you do absolutely nothing. Consider the terminal boredom of staying on a track you already know doesn't fulfill you. Consider 500 months of uninspired work and the creeping dread of Monday mornings. If risk is defined as the likelihood of an irreversible negative outcome, then 10 years of unfulfilled life is the greatest risk on the page. Action might cost you a temporary 3, but staying here guarantees the permanent loss of your time. Look down at the physical paper you just built. The ghost is gone. You now possess a definitive map of what can go wrong, how to stop it, and how to fix it. Your success is directly measured by the number of uncomfortable conversations you are willing to have, especially the ones you have with yourself. Staying in this exact position for another decade ensures a path of disappointment. You've already mapped out the worst that can happen if you move. Now look at the certainty of what happens if you don't. Review the fear you typed in the comments earlier. Share this video with someone who is currently paralyzed by a decision, and subscribe for more high-performance tactics. Action doesn't require blind courage once you have the clarity of the document in front of you.